Most psychotic zodiac signs. When we think of psychopaths, we usually imagine the villain in a slasher film, mindlessly murdering everyone in their path. However, not all psychopaths are murderers. In fact, some do not commit any murders at all. There are numerous psychopathic zodiac signs. But what is the most likely zodiac sign to be a psychopath? That is the question we hope to find an answer to. To begin, a psychopath is defined as someone who acts immorally and antisocially, lacks the ability to love or form meaningful personal relationships, is excessively self-centered, and never learns from experience. You probably wouldn't care if you were a psychopath. When people with psychotic symptoms are diagnosed, their behavior is usually attributed to some event or experience they had in the past. While a person's upbringing undoubtedly influences extreme behavior, an individual's natural proclivity to turn to the dark side can also be blamed. The zodiac sign of a person may influence their proclivity to engage in psychotic behavior. Certain traits and habits for each zodiac sign may push them to the dark side under certain circumstances. Here is a ranking of all the zodiac signs based on where they fall on the psychotic scale for a breakdown of these different traits. Least psychotic to most psychotic signs. 1. Libra. Librans are known for being well balanced. This is to be expected given that the sign is associated with the lovely planet Venus. Their balanced nature keeps them in line and prevents them from deviating too far from normal behavior. Librans have the unique ability to remain calm in the face of adversity, and they are unlikely to become overburdened. If things get out of hand at home, work, or in their relationship, a Libra will do everything in their power to restore balance while remaining calm throughout the process. 2. Gemini. Geminis have a charming personality and are the last people you'd expect to exhibit psychotic behavior. Most of the time, their lives are normal, and they will not do anything out of the ordinary. They are, however, often duplicitous. Verbal espionage is probably as close to psychotic behavior as they'll ever get. Geminis have a way with words, which allows them to get away with a lot. They'll lie to you and get away with it if you're not paying attention. 3. Leo. The lion in the zodiac sign craves attention. They want to be seen and heard all of the time. Their egoistic desire for everything to revolve around them may drive them to exhibit manipulative tendencies at times. But it is almost never for sinister reasons. They simply enjoy creating drama for the sake of attention, not for evil purposes. In the end, Leos are simply too self-centered to do anything that will get them into trouble. 4. Virgo. Virgos are intelligent people with a keen sense of detail. They are usually harmless, but their ability to observe people and recognize weaknesses allows them to easily exploit the mistakes of others if they so desire. Virgos understand how to read people's emotions and use them to their advantage. They're experts at carrying out coups and assassinating people who pose a threat to them. Virgos are perfectionists by nature. It is difficult for anyone to live up to their high standards, and they are always ready to discard anyone who does not meet their standards. 5. Sagittarius. The Sag's problem is their impulsive nature. People born under this sign may do things simply for the sake of doing them. While a little impulsiveness isn't necessarily bad, it can sometimes lead to people doing bad things for fun without regard for their morals or ethics. When Sagittarius turns to the dark side, it is dangerous. Without restraint, they'll undoubtedly go overboard. Sags are also risk takers, and they will do things that others may consider unacceptable. They'll eventually run out of gas as the thrill wears off. 6. Aquarius. Aquarians are not predisposed to psychosis. They do, however, share characteristics that keep them in the running for the most psychotic zodiac sign. People born under this sign can be arrogant and self-centered. They will stand firm in their beliefs regardless of what others think. Of course, this tendency to believe that they are the only ones who can be right can lead to borderline instance behavior. They may hold opposing views to everyone else, and convincing them otherwise will be impossible. It's difficult for them to get out of that rabbit hole once they've fallen down it because they're not very good at dealing with emotions. 7. Pisces. Pisces, the water sign, is known for being one of the most emotionally sensitive zodiac signs. Pisceans aren't the first people who come to mind when you think of psychopaths because they genuinely care about how others feel. Pisces people, on the other hand, frequently have their heads in the clouds and can be unrealistic at times. Because Pisces spend so much time in their own heads, delusions and fantasy can become all too real, pushing them into psychosis in some cases. 8. Aries. Nothing can stop an Aries when they are in a bad mood. Aggression is one of the most prominent characteristics of people born under this zodiac sign. When they go insane, rational thoughts take a back seat in the Aries mind. They have a tendency to do rash and dangerous things just for the thrill of it. It makes no difference who their actions will endanger, even themselves. They'll continue to do it regardless. 9. Scorpio. Scorpios are extremely vindictive, which can lead to extreme behavior in some cases. Cross a Scorpio and you'll probably regret it for the rest of your life. They seek vengeance and are willing to do terrible things to avenge a betrayal. People born under this sign enjoy having control. Their desire for dominance can sometimes become obsessional, resulting in extreme and dangerous behavior that causes them to harm others. Scorpios are also prone to committing sexual psychopathic crimes. 10. Capricorn. Capricorn psychopaths are particularly dangerous due to two factors. The first is that they are good at concealing their psychotic side, and the second is that they are good at plotting and scheming. They will only attack with meticulous planning, making them particularly dangerous. On the negative side, Capricorns will use their positive traits such as dedication, precision, and devotion to their goals to carry out their terrible goals. They're the type of serial killers who will be difficult to apprehend by law enforcement. 11. Taurus. Taurians are rarely irritable. They are skilled at suppressing emotions without reacting. Of course, their gentle demeanor on the outside is just the calm before the storm. All of the emotions they keep bottled up inside may eventually cause them to snap. When they've had enough, a Taurus will lash out in rage, destroying everything in their path. They often cause a lot of damage because they believe they have the right to do whatever they want just to get back at someone. Nothing is off limits in this state, which makes them extremely dangerous. 12. Cancer. Cancer is most likely the last zodiac sign you'd expect to see at the top of this list. They're sweet, affectionate, and their nurturing nature gives the impression that they have everything under control. However, Cancer's emotional sensitivity is a double-edged sword that can be dangerous. Their emotions are strong on both sides, and whichever side they favor, they will do so without regard for logic or reasoning. In difficult situations, they will exhibit aggressiveness, possessiveness, and selfishness. Given the right circumstances, that sweet cuddly baby that everyone adores is quite prone to committing crimes of passion. Conclusion. Everyone has a dark side to their personality. This, however, is frequently manifested in different ways depending on an individual's zodiac sign. It's a good idea to understand your natural tendencies so you can take steps to avoid them and stay on the right track.